Y'all, today we're going to check out a very interesting UFO, the New York City LaGuardia UFO. I find it fascinating because it looked like a freaking flying coffin in the sky. Now, don't get me wrong, there's other UFO clips in this video, but the most fascinating to me is that New York City LaGuardia UFO, especially because it was seen, it went viral, it made the news, it made headlines, and then it was too quickly forgotten. Literally no one talks about this anymore, and it was actually a very clear sight. Like, it's a clear shot of a UFO and it makes no sense. Check this out. A UFO type found in the NASA Goddard folder of the National Archives gets corroborated with a video in the public domain. And then of course he has the clown. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, and that's to all of the doubters that doubted this particular event prior to this being public knowledge. If you're in the UFO community, you've seen this picture before. If you checked out the video where we've seen the National Archives UFO, you've seen this picture before. This is a typical disc-shaped UFO. This happened back in day, it made okay news, but it was just corroborated with this video. Check it out.
William!
Look at this bad boy. Ooh, come on, show it. There we go, there we go. The flip before it left, crazy. I mean, mind you, of course, I'm sure there's, technology beyond ours and gyroscopic technology, but, yeah, like this is, could you imagine being in the, I mean, again, gyroscopic technology, but I would be so sick just what? Flipping. Really, really cool. I love this video. I genuinely love this page. He's been finding some really great stuff. I wanted to start with this one because it was in the NASA Goddard files. And it's crazy because I was looking at some of the National Archive UFO updates recently to see if we can make an update to that video. And I didn't find anything. And then here we go. Think Tank just on it. Well, do you possibly have the full link to that video? UFO in Acosta, Costa Rica.
San Jose, the capital of Costa Rica. To his intense amazement, the young man saw that the source of the noise was about 100 meters away from him.
I love, mind you, because a lot of people are going to talk, oh, why is it such a bad quality? Obviously, this is an older UFO. Obviously, it's in National Archives. And homie is recording from a Motorola Razr. I don't know how many of you guys have been around since before the smartphone, but hi, I'm here. I got the very first iPhone in 2007. And before that, we all had Motorola Razrs or Blackberries. And I can promise you, that is what pictures and videos look like on a Motorola Razr. And let me tell you something, we loved it, okay? Because we had nothing else.
Shaping this table here outside. It was very cloudy. I looked up and saw some sort of object. It was very bright. I looked at it carefully and
he said it was very bright. Yeah, buddy.
I saw that it was giving me time to film it, so
look at
I
it,
started to record.
Look at that little Motorola camera, y'all.
I called my colleague, who was working with a drill, but he didn't hear me.
And y'all really be talking crap. Look, these people are recording on Motorola's. Come on now. Hold on, I want to see this UFO, baby. Baby, look at that thing.
Recorded shows a classic flying saucer hovering just a few meters from.
I hate that old news used to use such crazy music. But we get the gist. It's going to keep kind of showing that same... I love how it shows him posing with the camera.
Missed the extraordinary spectacle.
Wow. So his friend missed it.
William! William!
Me? That would be me. I would be so pissed too because my friends would miss it.
William Rivera.
He was so pissed. He was like, William, come, look. Oh, William did not hear ish. He probably he came back. He was like, William, and there was a UFO. And then William's like, dude, you are losing your mind. And this guy probably got so pissed. Bro, you weren't here. You didn't listen to me. But I'm glad he got it on video. He showed him. And I'm sure then William believed it because back then that's what phones we had to record. This is the UFO I wanted to talk about. This has been seen over New York City. And not only does Think Tank have the still shot, they posted a video of the UFO. They have the original video and they slowed it down. So you can actually see as it goes by the camera. It's pretty insane. What the flip is this, y'all? What the flip flop is this? Ready? This is a slowed down version. This is the extremely slowed down version, obviously, as he says. Let's hit play. Look up here, look up here, look. Hi, hi, let's go back real quick, 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 real quick. Okay, well, come on. Work with me, Twitter. Come on. All right. Over here, up here. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Because what was that all up in the sky? And I don't want to hear it's a drone because, this is not what drones look like. It's honestly, it almost looks like a casket in the sky. What the hell is this? What is this? People were trying to discredit it. They said it was a drone. Some even mentioned a balloon. There's no balloon that's shaped like that. Come on now. Let's see. Let's see. He posted the original. I believe it's under this tweet. All framed just by curiosity. This is iPhone slowdown recording. Oh, he wants details. This is the Reddit post where it came from. Oh, it's just taking us straight to Reddit. Okay. I'm not mad at it. And there we go. That's the actual speed. Granted, even the Reddit post is a Facebook post. And this is why I kind of get angry, and not necessarily at the UFO community, more at all social medias with how they've decided to break things apart, because then it's like you can't find all of your information in one place, so it makes it much harder to find the source. Like, you would think, okay, Think Tank got this, and then he posts his source, and his source is Reddit, and this is one of the original sources because it's how it's spread. But as we look at the video, we can see that this is actually from a Facebook page, probably a private Facebook page. But then it's like, we can't, this isn't the source. Again, it's great. I love this video, but it's not the source. It's kind of frustrating. If we need this really slowed down. Yeah, we got it, buddy. Look at this sucker though. Look at this. He's like, oh hey. And it's so quick, so quick. I'm glad that they posted the slowdown, because the first time I didn't catch it. I barely caught it in the slowdown. And mind you, some people are saying there's some slight artifacting and a double look to it. You want to remember this person's on a plane, and the plane has double layered windows, which make things a little bit harder to record through. But I think this is a great sign. Look, this is a really close, crisp shot. They definitely worked on the clarity and sharpness of this. What the hell is that? Its shape, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of what we think, because obviously we weren't there, we don't know, what we think Oumuamua looks like. I don't know, that's so crazy to me. So we're seeing this is another case. Where was this? This, I think, may have also been in New York, if I'm not mistaken. Look, see, those are not real, my friends. Look up close. And it's true, right? Now, when I look at these, I see two cylindrical shape UFOs, right? As we zoom in, we could definitely see some really, really, really bad artifacting around the UFOs themselves and around the little orbs and spheres. You can kind of see it along the tree line as well. So, like, this does happen on cameras, and we do have the compression of Twitter. So normally, like, that would be a slight red flag, but it wouldn't be anything too major for me. What's wrong with this UFO, in my opinion, and I agree with the people here, is that the helicopter picture, when we look at the helicopter picture and we look at these two UFOs, you can see that maybe I'm gonna be honest, maybe this one is real, the one with the little dots around it. I don't think that the helicopter one is real, because as they pointed out, this looks like an exact copy paste of those orbs, including the artifacts around them, and the shape kind of cut out that the camera caught, and that's even the lighting, the way that it's lit underneath. Yeah, it's too exact to the previous one. And even, like, let's say that these are real, and then, like, they approach this helicopter, like, the lighting conditions would have changed for these ships, whatever they may be, and it wouldn't have that identical look to it. Now, again, the other UFOs are cool. You know, I'm all about Tic Tacs. But then we hear that the Tic Tacs are probably Lockheed Martin, you know, whatever. So then I see this flying coffin in like Vanta black because it looked like it absorbed light or something. I don't know. That looked crazy to me. It looked like a gem of obsidian flying across the sky. I want to hear you guys in the comments. What do you think about that? Now, if you want to check out more UFO videos, check them out right here. Paranormal videos, reading Reddit videos, and blow your mind with some Mandela Effect videos.